on into Northwoods TCG tonight, guys. 9 p.m. here tonight. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys all, everybody, for joining. Hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend as we're wrapping it up and getting ready for another work week. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Just getting fired up. There is one thing when a few people get in here, I'm going to let you guys know I did end up getting a little bit of a bonus here. Saturday FedEx came and dropped off four of the Black Bolt White Flare booster bundles. So I am going to open those up. I wanted to leave them off the shop until we went live tonight. That way, if anybody here wants to take a chance at them, I will set them to go live here in just a second for you guys. And that way you guys get an opportunity at them. I basically put 2 up. My brother wanted 2. He took 2. I've got 2 extra. So I got 1 Black Bolt, 1 White Flare, 6-pack bundle available. We're going to put them in the shop. So I think I missed a bit of the stream. We just started, so I don't think you missed anything, Antonio. I think you're good. So we do have 2 of those available that we're going to put in the shop for you guys here this evening as well. I'm going to keep my 2 from GameStop. My brother wanted 2 for his collection, so I gave him 2. Sold him 2. Did not give them, sold him. I told him I can't give anything away right now. So, hey, Aaron, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Feel like it's been a little bit since I've seen you in a live stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So yeah, right now we've got Black Bolt, White Flare, so we're going to be releasing those out there. You were mid-sentence when the live stream started. It's weird because I try and time it, and all of a sudden it took a minute longer to load, so I was in the middle of mid-sentence, I'm sure, just because it spun longer than what it normally does. Normally I try and time it where I'm not standing here looking like a DTD staring at the screen or the camera waiting for it. So I try and somewhat time it, but I was a little bit off. I did see it took a minute longer to jump in than what it normally would. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Aaron Scott, good. I was in last stream, but was really busy, was just listening. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you could make it. Yeah, I know a lot of times you were doing things a little bit, and I didn't see in the last one. It's been a while since I've seen you enter into the chats, which glad that you're still hanging around. Glad you're here, because like I said, you're another OG. You're one of the OGs. You've been around for a really long time, Aaron. You and Antonio are probably 1 and 2. Blitzkrieg's been around for quite a while, too, so welcome on in, Blitzkrieg. We got Antonio, Aaron, Brian in the chat as well. And I just put those 2 booster bundles available right now as well. So I got 4 from Distro, so I'm good. I did get some. I was supposed to get 6 of each, but I will take 4 total, I guess. 2 of each. I guess I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to complain. But those were dropped off FedEx here on Saturday, so right after our live on Friday, so I figured I'd get them out to you as soon as I got them. So once again, I wanted to save them for the live, though. I wanted to give you guys an opportunity at them versus, just put them up for sale on the website. So that way, anybody that's in the live right now, you guys got an opportunity. They are live in the shop right now, so if you guys want to jump in, they're in the Black Bolt White Flare area. We also did, what else we had? We had the Unova mini tins are back in the shop as well. We got 2 cases of the Unova mini tins. We do have some 151 mini tins available as well. So, Aaron Scott, it's been a while. Been laying low. Ever since the big gen change to the dead. Honestly focused all my time and extra time building a vehicle, but always enjoy showing support here. We'll greatly appreciate it, Aaron. I know you're... And like I said, life changes. Things change. Everybody kind of adapts and moves. We were kind of a lot slower here on the channel as well. I mean, I'd love to say that I was as enthusiastic about the channel as I've always been, but there was a time where I was focusing more on like TikTok and stuff like that as well. We were shifting our focuses a little bit to what was working and where things were at that point in time. So yeah, I mean, things change. We're constantly adapting. We're constantly changing and doing new things. Collectors are always changing what they're getting and what they're into, and their hobbies also change as well. The thing is, at the end of the day, for most people, this is a hobby. This isn't a way of life. Some people just use it to spend money and enjoy themselves and get what they are looking for. I know I've got people, and I've talked to even around here, that purchase from me quite often that have made it clear that a lot of this is just because they can't afford to go and travel places at this point in time. And since they can't go and travel places at this point in time, their thought process is that they're going to purchase online, have some fun, and enjoy themselves with Pokemon cards. Them and their kids all enjoy it, so they just are doing that now. And once again, it's one of those things. It's completely reasonable and 100% a great way to do it if you can't afford to travel right now in the current markets. Historian Fry Pan, welcome on in. How you doing this evening? Hopefully you're having a great weekend as well. So we do have two, like I said, a Black Bolt and a White Flare 6-pack bundle up in the shop right now. So those are the only two that I have available. Those are one of 4 that I got, or one of each. So I got 2 of each from distributor, and my brother wanted a set. So either I was going to sell him my GameStop ones, or I was going to sell them. It didn't make a difference. So basically I just sold him a set, and yeah, that's where we're at right now with those. Antonio, it's been a weird summer for sure. Everyone hit that like it's free and help the channel a ton. Thank you so much. Yes, hit that like button. Greatly appreciate it. So Aaron, for that, make sure you guys hit the like button as you got coming in. Helps out a ton to do so. Sorry, Fry Pan, I'm doing great, but wasn't able to catch a deal today. What deal were you hunting for today, Historian Fry Pan? Because GameStop had to release on Friday. Today, what is it? Costco had a couple deals come through. They had the Surging Sparks ETBs at some of them. Mine, I stopped there this weekend, had the calendar with a Pokeball. I didn't get any of them. They had the holiday candle with or calendar with a Pokeball. That was the one that they had going at that point, or at our Costco. Sam's Club didn't have anything yet. I'm waiting for that Lucario Tyranitar Prismatic Evolutions package that they should be getting here very, very soon. Holiday season's coming, guys. We're going to be getting a lot of stuff. And now, if you guys haven't seen the news on Mega Set, they've already announced a reprint for the Mega Set as well. So the Mega Set's going to be very, very interesting. I was going to buy a Glaceon SIR from Prismatic at 90%, but someone else bought it before I could. Yeah, that's the problem, is sometimes fighting on those, especially, were you in an auction, Historian Fry Pan, or were you actually just doing an offer on it to try and get it? Or just a straight up buy, I guess. Someone might have had it a little bit low. Antonio says, deals come and go. There will always be back, or they will always be back later. Maybe there will be some next holiday coming up. Blitzkrieg, it was me. Gotta be quick. Hey, Armor, how's it going? How many EV Destin's Rivals blisters do you have? How many EVs do I have? I'm down to 2 of them. So I got 2 of the EVs left, and I think I've got 4 of the Zaruds left right now. So I've got 2 EV ones left in the shop. Blitzkrieg, I also got those 2 saved for you as well. So let me know if you wanna still purchase those ones or not. If not, I'll have a 3rd one from him. Historian Fry Pan just scrolled through Facebook. Yeah, gotta be quick. Just scrolling through Facebook. Okay, so someone had them listed a little bit lower. Yeah, there are some good deals right now that have been floating around. Pricing is varying right now. This time of the year is great timing. You know, June, July, August are always the best months to. This is the best time of month to pick up deals. If you're looking for deals right now, this is the best time to do it. Typically, this summer's been a little weird just because of the current economy for Pokemon has kind of shifted that a little bit, but in general, the sales have been pretty steady this summer, which is abnormal for the last, for the last 4 years. I mean, we typically don't have this many sales going on consistently like we do right now. So this year has been a little bit different. It's been a little bit more difficult to find those really like super deals. I know a lot of people follow the channel. Even last year, we talked about that. All them really, really good deals that continually come through and really, really give you value in the summer, especially if you have the money. That's when we typically buy. So that's when I usually buy like Sword and Shield products, and I buy Sun and Moon products is during the summertime, because more and more people are trying to get rid of stuff. I mean, cash flow has got to happen for some of these businesses and places. And if you have some cash reserves, then you have a really good opportunity to potentially pick up on some of those as they're coming through. So, yeah, I mean, that's realistically our best time to buy things is in the summer. Of course, set releases, that kind of stuff from distro, but summer is definitely usually a cooldown period. Not as heavy this year. It's been a little bit more difficult to find those deals, and there's a lot more people in the market right now looking for those deals. So when they do happen, they happen extremely fast. Antonio says, funny how the new Flareon costs more raw than a jungle Flareon. I know. I don't understand it. Everybody's sleeping on vintage. Everyone hyping the new stuff because of the rip and shippers. It does. I mean, we do hype it up a little bit. But it's also more fun because it's more available. Let's be 100% honest. If people were to start sitting there buying vintage a lot of times, the biggest part why rip and shipping works so well is because, number one, it is affordable compared to vintage. The other part is too is that it's always in your face. No matter where you go on a channel right now, you're always going to see a modern Pokemon set being open, whether it's prismatic, surging, anything in Scarlet and Violet, Sword and Shield, and Sun and Moon, even back to XY era. Those are the things that everybody sees. That's why the hype is going there versus vintage. Vintage is going to have a place. It's going to be consistent. It's going to be more of your conservative gaining item in the Pokemon TCG at this point in time, while your modern stuff is going to be more of your high risk stock comparison, if I want to compare to something in the stock market. So you got your high risk and you got your conservative. Modern's going to have highs and lows. There's going to be more volume added, while the vintage stuff has got a set volume. We're really not going to see a whole new truckload of jungle showing up anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, modern stuff has got more people looking at it. People are in the mindset that they're priced out on vintage, and I think that that's also a really weird mindset that's currently out there, is that vintage is so expensive that currently a lot of people are priced out of it at this point in time, and that's what really keeps people, I think, from really looking at it. Because let's be 100% honest, when you were sitting there looking at some of these cards back in 2020 to 2022, the vintage market you were priced out of it. I mean, it was too expensive. People, especially for holos and first edition stuff, you were just completely priced out of it. While modern was available in your face, and yeah, you were paying a little bit more premium for it, but there's a lot more availability, and the market was going to come in your favor at some point in time. That doesn't happen in the vintage side as much. Do you got any Aquapolis in the storage? No, I don't. I don't have any of those 3 sets. Aquapolis, I don't have much for any sealed vintage. I have a couple booster packs that I have around that I've got from some of the sets. So like I've got a art collection of like Gym Challenge, Gym Heroes, nothing first edition. I'm missing one of the Team Rockets. I've got a jungle collection set of the packs, but I really don't have anything from that era. Number one, the pricing of those first e-reader sets are pretty expensive per pack for to start it off. But number two is that it's just not as exciting to me, just because they were here. Expedition Aquapolis were fairly easy to get, but I want to say like Skyridge, I never even saw a Skyridge in our area. That wasn't something even existed. So here we go. We got a couple orders coming through. We got Connor coming up first. Connor got one of the EVs. He got one of the Alakazam the EX boxes, and he got one of the sticker collections. So we're getting down. We're down to one last sticker collection as well. So we got one of those. We got a Destin's Rivals Eevee collection coming in here as well. And then he's got one of the Alakazam boxes. So we got one of the Alakazam EX boxes as well. Starting us off right with some 151 Destin's Rivals. And we also have some black and white. Well, white flare. So we don't get any black on this one. Yeah, we never saw Skyridge here at all. And then to start off, we got, just to let everybody know too, we do have a second order coming in right behind it. And that they did purchase the 2 booster bundles and also a Victini illustration rare. So Black Bolt stuff is disappearing. Just a reminder, we do still have the Unova tins as well, just so everybody is aware. So first one we got up is going to be Connor's going to be first, and Ty's going to be second on that. Let's see here. Seen a lot of POV. A lot of people interested in those DR blisters. Yes, the blisters seem to be, the Destin's Rivals blisters seem to have been they didn't come out very heavy. So that's the interesting thing. Armor says, hopefully Hopefully don't have to wait for the last pack like last week. You don't want to take her all the way down to the end on that one? What's the fun in that? Hey, but you got one heck of a hit, man. You're definitely not gonna go wrong with that hit. That's for sure. Here we go. We got that Eevee and of course the one pack of Destin's Rivals. Come on, Connor. You know that one hit literally made your whole night. Definitely could not conflate. No, you're not going to be able to conflate about that. So here we go. We got Destin's Rivals starting us off on that. So I check one thing. Just want to look in. Yep. So yeah, here we go, Connor. Let's see what we can do for you there. The armor. Get this going. See what we can find. Can we find? We're gonna go right off the bat. First one in. But yeah, a lot of places didn't get Skyridge. No, Skyridge was a set that got so. But I mean, it's the only set that Pokemon has made clear that it was the least printed set of any Pokemon set ever. So Pokemon International has actually come out and told us that is the least printed set of all times in the Pokemon TCG. So yeah, that's a hard set to find. I mean, the booster boxes, I think just that Skyridge boxes are what, almost $80,000, $90,000 for a Skyridge box right now. Here we go. We're coming into the first reverse. Got a Porygon on the second one, and we did get a full art. Dondozo EX. There we go. First pack in. We got a full art right off the bat. Very nice. Take a full art hit right off the bat to start things off. And let's go. Not bad. We'll take it. Evening, Roy. How you doing this evening? I'm going to open up the 3-pack blister on the side just so you know, because there's a code card in there, and I do try and make sure you guys get all of your code cards. So if you are in the Pokemon TCGO, you can collect those. So I do know that that's backwards in here. And of course, because it's backwards, it does show when I open the box. So we're going to pull that back here. So you did get the nice little promo that comes inside of here as well. So you start off with a promo inside the 3-pack blister. And we're going to go ahead and check out 3 packs of White Flare. And here we go. Blitzkrieg, especially people who have had that money tearing through boxes. Yeah. Not bad. Here we go. We got some fighting energy starting off. And here we go. Let's find this. Let's find another Reshiram. That'd be a good night. I'd love to see that Reshiram BW again. There you go. We got a Pokeball right off the bat. Set that on the side. We got a Pokeball and we got an EX hit. So double banger on that one with the EX and of course a Pokeball as well. So how you doing this evening, Roy? Hopefully you've had a great weekend. Weekends never last long enough. I've come to that conclusion. I work for myself. Maybe I should just stream more and then, well, I got to get product. On YouTube, someone was saying that 151 was short printed. Yeah, I've seen that too in my comments on my videos, that they put down 151 as a short print. And I'm like, yeah, no, 151 is not short printed in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, my one video, I said, put in any other sets that you think are short printed. There was one person put in a couple of them. I'm like, what are you talking about? Those are not short printed in any way, shape, or form. And a Vision on that one. Yeah, I think the other one that he put on there was like Crown Zeniths was short printed too. 151 and Crown Zeniths were short printed sets. It's like, yeah, no, not even close. Yeah, there we go. We got a Hollow Energy on that one. We got a Litwick. We got a Lillipup. Roggenrola. Stoutland. First hollow is going to be a Fossil, Tipig, and an Emboar. So, got that EX hit on the first pack in with a Pokeball. You got a Hollow Energy on top of it. So, we do got a little bit of a sleever there. All right, we're going to go into 151. It was out for like 2 years, although it kept being printed. Rocket. Or restocked. No, it wasn't. And maybe Joey's got a second account because his last video, my God. I don't know if even Mimic Brew was making fun of his video. How he was coming across with like how, once again, his content kind of drives me crazy. He is so hot. He contradicts himself so much. So Destin's Rivals went from an S tier set to mid. Everything's mid or junk in the whole set in literally a video's time. And it's like, dude, what is going on? You just said that Destin's Rivals is like this S-class tier, literally a video before this, and now you're coming back and saying every single SIR in this set is mid and junk and worthless, and nobody's going to want this stuff. It's like, it can't be an S-class set, and then you come back and literally say everything is junk. Staryu, we got a Charmander, Clefable, Tentacool, Hitmonlee, we got a Butterfree, War Turtle, and a Dragonite on the first one. No, it was an Australian streamer. Okay. Yeah, there was some that were putting in like 151. And, you know, the problem is, too, is there you go. We got a Hollow Energy starting us off. The problem is, too, is that some countries it was printed a lot less, and it's in English in total. It is not short printed. Crown Zenith wasn't either. I mean, that's the funny thing. But, yeah, I mean, it's just Team Rocket Joey, man. Nidoking, he just kind of makes you scratch your head going, what are we doing? Why are we... Why are you saying these things? Once again, it's like he said what he did. There you go, another double Hollow Energy. It's like he said it, and then he realized that it could affect the market, and he wants to keep a market share high, or decrease the market share, so he's trying to make people lower it so he can buy it. Rapidash and Gyarados. Man, come on, 151, let's warm up. Yeah, that's what I mean. It feels like he's trying to get his Timmies to follow him. Yeah, and make him lower the price. Like, come on, lower the price so I can bulk up on this. I didn't buy enough. Last pack magic for armor. Let's go. Scyther, Charmeleon. We got a Goldeen, a Voltorb. Wow. That's unusual for a box like that. Normally, they at least come something out of them. But here we go. We did got a couple other Hollow Energies, but you did get that Minfu, Kalito, got the Dundanzo EX, the EV promo as well, a few promos, and I'm going to, where'd I put them? I got them here somewhere. Hold on a minute. Where did I put my box? Oh, I know where I did it. Here it is. I got a box. Hold on. I got a box. I always got a box. I always got a box of stuff. So here we go, guys. Oh, let's see. We're going to go through and we're going to randomly pull you a nice little V card to throw or something inside of there. I'm just going to go through my random Vs here. Let's see what we can find. Got a couple VMAXs maybe in there. There we go. We're going to go with this one. So we're going to throw in... Yeah, we're going to throw in a Zacian VMAX in there as well. Hit rates were a little bit low on that one, so we'll make it up a little bit. All right, hey Aaron, got to 10 to the kiddos. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you so much, Aaron. Exactly, guys. Make sure you hit the like button as you guys come on in. So there you go, Armor. We're going to throw in that Zacian V-Star as well in there for you. So a little bit of an extra. You get that full art hit. You got the nice hollows and stuff like that as well. So you got the promos. That EV promo, another one, really, really nice one. Antonio, I remember Pokey said he's waiting for Prismatic to crash so he can buy it under market. At least he's honest about it. Yeah, but he was also that was part of a video on Pokemon or Pokeanese. I know the one you're talking about where he was kind of sitting there saying that he hopes that it does, and he is right. I mean, I hope it does too. Let's just be 100% honest. If you were to ask me what I hope the Prismatic does, I hope it crashes. for the purpose of, I want to buy as much Prismatic as people want to dump when it crashes. That's the reasoning. He's honest. I'll be 100% honest. I will buy the crap out of it. I've said that on several videos myself. I will ride that straight into the ground. Literally follow that all the way down. You will see me buying that, eating that up all the way down, and I will not hesitate to do it. Because yes, it may crash now. No, it will not be the end of that set. people need to stop comparing that set to Evolving Skies. I think that's the bigger problem is it is not Evolving Skies. I think the sooner that a lot of people start realizing that, the sooner we can just like move on and go better with something and go into something else and just move along. Yeah, Joey changed from an investment channel to a troll channel. Problem is that even as long as he's been out there since he been doing the whole cosplay thing, the problem is with Team Rocket Joey is that he's just not consistent. He contradicts himself a ton. And then on top of it, it's really hard to tell if he's being facetious or doing satire or if he actually means what he says. And that's the real difficult part when it comes down to it, isn't it? And if you're claiming to be an investment channel, then you better make sure that you're being clear when you're being satire or not, because if someone takes your advice, that could be really, really taken a wrong way, right? Someone could do something and you're going, oh, well, it was just satire. And yeah, that's cool if you're going to call it satire, but on top of it, if someone follows the advice, even under the satire point of it, you could be liable for that. You know, you're telling people like his one video that you should sell everything, sell all of your stuff. You know, I sold all of my stuff, and then he's got people actually believing him because his followers believe what he's saying is true. That could turn around and someone could say, hey, you're liable for me doing it because you actually didn't do what you told me you were doing. I followed your advice. So you go, you get that nice little Victini promo inside of here. You're going to get the Victini Pokeball in here as well. So that's a good way to get the Victini Pokeball. You get your code card. You get the giant card of the Victini. So we do have that as well. My pile's getting a little deeper over here. So there we go. We'll put those two here. You do get 2 packs of Black Bolt. And we got 2 packs of White Flare out of the Victini box. So, the Victini box. Yes, this is the Victini box. Yep, the Victini illustration collection. So here we go. We got those 2. We'll get them up on the stand. Then we do have the 2 6-pack blisters, but we're going to go ahead and get started with some White Flare Black Bolt. We'll do the Victini box, and then we'll come back for the other ones. So we do got White Flare Black Bolt. We'll alternate through, and we'll see what we can find. I've got to go through my evolving bulk. Some of those full arts are being blown up. They are. Thanks for sending the big Victini over with the other hollows. Yeah, no, not a problem. The hardest part with that one is just trying to find a way to package it where it doesn't get crushed. That's always trying to keep it in good shape, and it's like that big card just doesn't fit on very much unless I go to a box. So here we go. We got a Fighting Energy 4C Yamask. Let's go. Let's see some good stuff out of this packaging. Zora and a Samurott out of the first one. It's a cool artwork. I really do. I think that's a really cool way of doing it. I think they could have had a little bit of more fun with the Victini illustration boxes if they would have made one out of so many with the Master Ball hollow inside of it. Cool. Awesome to hear. You can grade that giant card, I think, through CGC. Yeah, I think you can do it through PSA as well. PSA, I think, has oversized card grading as well. Oh, there we go! First illustrator of the night. We will take it. There we go. First illustration rare of the night coming straight to us from Black Bolt. So there we go. First hit. First good hit of the night. Trouble. Let's go. We needed that one. Good. I'm glad I'm filling binders collections. Now I have to find a top one. Yeah, that is going to be a fun one to try and do. Yeah, I believe PSA does oversized cards as well, though. So you can do it through PSA. Not 100%, but 90% positive that they have an oversized Zoroark. And, of course, a miss on white right now. But that's all right. We still got more coming with the 6-pack bundles as well. So we're going to go ahead and keep her rock and rolling here into another black. And let's see, can we find something from Black Bolt? Maybe that red Victini or that black Zekrom, both of which are hot, hot, hot right now on the market. Oh, there we go. We did get a Pokeball. Oh, and a Clang illustration rare. And a Superior V. So just like that, the triple banger right there. So very nice. Hopefully you needed a Clang as well for your collection trouble. Because if not, you got one anyways. So you're all set. You got a Clang. You got 2 illustration rares from Black if you're filling in that collection. Great pack, yes. Very, very nice pack. You get that Pokeball as well. The only way it would have maybe been a little bit better, it would have been if it was a Master Ball. All right, here we go. The only 2 Black Bolt packs we had went to trouble. So thank you so much for that. Yep, FedEx showed up on Saturday and literally dropped off a really tiny box. A really tiny box for me from Southern Hobby, and it literally had four of these 6-pack bundles in it. So yeah, I was it was like, really? They guess they got me a couple, so I'll take what I can get. Once again, that's the kind of market we're in right now when it comes down to Pokemon products, is that you just gotta kind of shrug your shoulders sometimes and just go, I'll take what I can get. I'm not going to complain too loud because then they just won't send me nothing. Better luck than I had. Yeah, your Victini box is a little rough. Here we go. We're going to go right back into White Flare. Welcome on in. Thank you for the likes, guys. 35 likes in the channel. We'll be doing a Galarian Obstagoon giveaway as well for everybody that's in the live at that time. So make sure you guys hit that like button and then hang around with us. Join us and then talk in the chats too. Let us know where you're from. How you're doing this weekend. Hopefully you're doing well, and let me know your favorite Pokemon. Let's play that game. What's your favorite Pokemon? Forthorn, Tornadus. We're gonna go into that. Yeah, let me know in the chat. Let's keep the chat a little bit lively here. We got about 13 people out there. We're getting the likes up there really early tonight, which is good. First half an hour, we're up there already to 11 likes, so we're moving right along nicely. So once again, make sure you hit the like button if you're here. Hit the subscribe if you're new. Check out the shop, which I just realized I did not put in the chat because it seems like a lot of people just know where to go. It is in the description. There we go. Bisharp! Very nice. We got the Bisharp on that one. So another illustration rare. Meowth Persian. That's a really nice line too. Really good cards, especially recently for the Persian line. You get that one that comes in Shrouded Fable along with the Giovanni with Persian as well. So there's been some really good cards in 151. So definitely a good choice on that one. Definitely one of I do like Persian. My favorite one is Flareon. Flareon is by far my favorite Pokemon. Top 5, we're definitely have a top 5. Flareon, Mewtwo, going into Gengar. Mimikyu's moved up there pretty good right now. So Flareon's number 1, Mewtwo, Gengar kind of shift around in them, or Mewtwo, Gengar kind of flip around quite a bit in that point. Followed up by Mimikyu's moved up into that 3, 4, 5 range at this point as well. And the other one that I've really grown on over the years has always been about, it kind of goes between Jolteon a lot of times, but I do like a lot of the dark Pokemon. So I've been trying to go a little bit more with some new ones as well. Snorlax definitely, and Gengar, and starter is good old Bulbasaur. Yep, you gotta have a starter in there. I don't try and make my favorite a starter. I try and make my favorites just kind of, the starters always change. Oh, come on, move out of the way. Go away. That's horrible positioning for that. So, yeah, top 5, I definitely... Flareon's by far my number 1. I will always stick with Flareon when it comes down to that. But, as you can see, I got Flareon stuff all over the place. Hey, how is it going? NASFM, thank you so much for joining in. There we go. We got a Hollow Psychic Energy starting this one off. Yeah, right now we do have the Unova tins, so if anybody is still looking for black and white, we've got 1 Victini box left. We have got 1 of the white binder. Oh, there we go. A Master Ball. 4 seeds. So, oh, and a Watchog. and a Hydrangea EX. So there you go. The 3-pack banger right there. So we'll get the Master Ball. We'll get the Watch Hog put away as well. Glaceon, Vaporeon. Our favorite evolutions. I've liked Flareon, Flareon and Glaceon kind of really grew on me a lot over the years. I'm still an OG, so I kind of stick with Jolteon, Flareon, and that's because I also had like Jolteon, Flareon decks a lot as well. Here we go. We got another one of the Psychic Energies. This time coming straight from Black. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign of a good thing coming here. Let's go. Chichino. There we go. We did get a Pokeball. Didn't get anything in that reverse slot. So there we go. We did get a Pokeball inside of there again. Been seeing a lot more Pokeballs, just the regular ones, but still, Master Balls are a little bit more difficult to find, for sure. Welcome on in. I see there's 18 people out there. Make sure you guys hit that like button if you're joining us. We're trying to get 35 likes. 35 likes. We do a giveaway here tonight as well. We've got that Galarian Obstagoon that we'll be giving away tonight at 35 likes. Plus, at the end of the week here, for anybody that purchases through NorthwoodsTCG.com, you'll also be entered in for a Fusion Strike Pack giveaway this week. That's for everybody that purchases. We'll get that thrown in as well. There you go. Another Pokeball. Oh, there we go. The Lampet and the Chandelure. Very nice. I like that one. That's one line of the set that I'm really wanting to get. The Litwick, Lampet, and the Chandelure line is definitely one of the ones that I want to get for myself. So very nice hit there with the Lampet. And then, of course, you did get a Pokeball as well. It's just a regular Pokeball, not a Master Ball. So we're going back into Black. Let's see. Can Black keep up with White in these 2 packs? So far, 6-pack bundles looking good. Usually 6-pack bundles can be very hit or miss. So far, been really, really happy only halfway through this. We'll see how it continues. Hopefully we can continue to get the hits coming. Here we go. Coming in, another Pokeball. So we did get another Pokeball, and we did get an EX as well. So another double banger thrown up there for you. Very nice. You're looking for some SIRs, though. SIRs have been a little dry on Black and White. They definitely made the hit rate a little bit harder on that. So Cubchoo is just a regular Pokeball on that one, not a Master Ball. So we did get 1 Master Ball already tonight out of these sets, which is nice. And once again, check out NorthwoodsTCG.com. I do have that one posted up in the chat right now in the tag. So make sure you guys check that out. If you guys come on in, see if we can find your favorite products. We do have some 151 still in the shop as well. And some Black and White, the Unova Tins, Victini illustration. And there's also the binder collection in there as well. All right, let's keep it rolling. Blitzkrieg says, feel like First Stock had the most available SIRs. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. We hit the BWR for Roy. I do know that. There was some good hits in the first round. So, there we go. And a Bear Tick on that one. Both of them. We got 2 dry packs on that one. Let's see if we can bump it up. Yeah, I mean, the first run, there you go. We got a little bit of electric energy this time. Yeah, first run, I know the first products we opened, which were the tins, the ETBs. What else did we get on the first one? The black ETBs and the poster collections were actually really, really good. The poster collections, I think, were by far some of the best hits. We got an energy retrieval and a Zoroark on that one, going into Black. So, yeah, the poster collections were actually really good. I remember, I think that's where Roy got his white, where he got his white Reshiram out of there. The monochrome Reshiram. First pack out of the poster collection he purchased. Here we go. Oh, here we go. We did get an Illustrator Rare. So we got another Illustrator Rare out of there. That's a really flashy one for the type of Pokemon it is. I give him credit. That's a little bit more flashy than I think I probably would have done for that particular Pokemon. But, hey, it is what it is. Still kind of cool that they made them all get an Illustrator Rare or a Secret Illustrator Rare in the set. I wish they would have done something like that for 151. That would have made for a really cool set if they would have done that for 151 as well. Like an SIR for all three of the Galarian bird or the legendary birds. There we go. We did get that, and we did get a Reshiram EX. So we did get another Pokeball and an EX hit on this one. But yeah, there's a lot of SIRs in the set, and then we still, even the first ones, I don't think we hit a ton. I mean, we did hit a couple of them in the ETBs, I do know that, but it wasn't like overwhelmingly a lot of them. All right, here we go. Last pack magic. Let's put some clovers into the chat. Let's see, can we find something, an SIR, to finish this night off? That would be nice. That'd be a nice way to end it. Here we go. Roy putting in the Gengar. Oh, we got an energy coin and a Caracosta. So, there we go. There we have it. Still a pile of hits for you back here. You filled up my whole easel with hits. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and do a recap of what we got out of here. So the first one that we got here is that Pokeball. So we got a Pokeball. We got that Reshiram EX. Got that Illustrator Rare right there for you. We got that Cubchoo Pokeball. Got that EX there. Another Pokeball for you. They got that Lampet Illustrator Rare. Another Pokeball EX. Got that Watchog. Forthorn, or 4 seed, and that is actually a Master Ball. So that's your Master Ball for the evening. You got that Bisharp in there. You got another Pokeball. Superior EX. Clang. Marsh. What is that one? Mushana. I don't know how to say that one. Victini, of course, comes with it. And, of course, the Victini Illustrator Rare as well. So you really piled up the Illustrator Rares. Really hoping that we would see a... Hopefully, was hoping to see an actual SIR, because we had enough hits in there. Man, we should have been close to an SIR. We'll get these packaged up for you real quick, and that way we get them all protected and all ready to rock and roll. It looks like we do have a couple more orders here, so we'll jump into those next. And let's see, what do we got? So we got Colin coming in, and followed by Roy, so the queue still rolls. Colin, what did Colin jump in on? And once again, guys, our our Scarlet and Violet stuff all got reduced in price as well. So if you're just looking for like sleeve blisters and that, they've all been reduced in price. Also, some of our collection prices have gone down as well. So we're trying to reduce price as we're starting to get more product in. Finally, we can start to ease up on that price a little bit. Seems like the market is changing a little bit. At least I think there's less people ordering because of the pricing or because of the cost factors to some places. I think are starting to see some reduction in purchasing, which is increasing the availability for us that are able to order. You know, sales are down for the last few months due to the fact that we just do not have product, and I think that that's starting to reduce the amount of buying power that some LGSs, actual brick and mortars, probably are having at this point in time. So, but yeah, that's kind of the cause and effect of the market. At some point in time, there's just only so much money that can be made. And I was talking to my one of my LGSs here this weekend, and basically they kind of said the same thing: is that they're getting to a point where they're doing okay on certain things, but other stuff is just getting really, really difficult to maintain with the price of everything currently, just because slowly the price is they've got to kind of start looking at possibly raising prices again for an LGS, which is not good because they can't get product. They've lost their Magic the Gathering line, and with the Spider-Man side coming too, with all that debacle, that's causing a little bit of more stress on them as well. So it's like all these companies are causing stress problems, and they don't know where it's going. So, and I don't know, did I get the other part of the Mega Set news out there? I know I was going to start it, and I know we started talking about other stuff in the chat. So I don't know. Did I tell you guys that there's already been a confirmed reprint of the first Mega Set? So not only are we getting the wave system, but then there's already a confirmed reprint after that as well. So, yeah, FYI. First Mega Set may not be as hard to find as what you would think. So just be cautious out there, especially if you're on the investment side of things and you're trying to stock up. Don't get caught up in hype and FOMO of the first release of these sets. Just take your time. If you're looking at holding some of this stuff as an investment side of things, just take your time on purchasing. It sounds like we're going to have plenty of time to buy that stuff. All right, so we're going to go into the next order, which is going to be an Alakazam box. So we got another Alakazam box for you. If you have any Stellar Crown, I'll buy it sealed stuff. Yeah, 100% an ETB pre-sale is wild. The frequency, first time buying Pokemon cards. Let's see if I have beginner's luck. There we go. That's the way to be. Let's see if we can do her. Beginner's luck is a thing. Trust me. It's what gets you hooked into this hobby. And then once you're hooked into the hobby, then you're done. Then you're going to be poor like the rest of us. So here we go. Alakazam box coming at you. So, Blitzkrieg. If you haven't, back to your question, do I have any Stellar Crown? Yes, I have some. Good luck, no Nexardo. Yes, I think that there might be an ETB still available. A couple of ETBs still available in the shop, if I remember right. And I do have some 3-pack. I think there's 3-pack blisters in the shop. So if you buy this pack, you get the Alakazam EX for you get the Abra and you get the Kadabra Hollows with the Cosmic Hollows. They're just the regular set cards, but they come with the Cosmic Hollow on them for this particular box, and you automatically get the Alakazam EX. And this one is slightly different than the one that is in the set as well. So just so you know, this one will fit into the binder if you have a binder collection and a master set. So, yes, if you check, there should be some 3-pack blisters and also some... I think there's an ETB and 3-pack blisters. There might also be some just the regular check lane blisters as well, Blitzkrieg. My first pack, I got the gold Charizard from City and Flames and got hooked. See? Roy is a victim of it. Pokemon is good at that. Just give you the first pack, make you feel really good and warm, and then you realize that it's not as easy as just opening up a pack and hitting something good. So we'll see if we can do it for you here. Let's go the frequency. Let's have some fun. Let's find an SIR. That'd be a really, really good way to start you off on your Pokemon buying career with an SIR right here. So we got a Rapidash. We got a Pinsir. We got a Kadabra and a Machamp. All right. Hello, Zardo. Blast the nostalgic. Yes. If you were back in the hobby back in 2000, or, well, up to 2000, but 1999, 1998, you are definitely getting a blast from the past of this set. It's a lot of nostalgia when it comes down to this set. Erica's Invitation, Magneton. We got a Primeape, Tangela, and a Vaporeon. All right, let's go. Let's go, 151. Let's give them a warm welcome. Here we go. We got a little bit of a Hollow Energy, Hollow Electric Energy. You got Pikachu, Farfetch'd, Old Amber, Pidgeot, Sandslash, Nidorino. Got that Eevee, Gloom, and a Mew. We got a Mew EX, so we did get a Mew out of that card or that pack. There you go. We got the Mew EX, the one, the only, the number 151 itself. Here we go. Last pack magic. Let's see if we can do it. LOL. Here we go. Horsey, Gold Duck. We got Pinsir, Bill's Transfer, Golbat, Flareon. There's my boy Flareon. So out of that pack, we did get the Mewtwo, and you got the Alakazam EX as well. Got the other cards, and then the Hollow Energy thrown into there as well. LOL, Zardo, Ellen. Any pulls will blast nostalgia into you, and especially our gambling needs. So we got a few hits out of there for you. I'm also going to send you. Do you want the bulk Blitzkrieg? I see you didn't click it, and it didn't force you to, which is interesting. But yeah, let me know. Do you want the bulk for your 151 since this is your first online purchase? Or just the hollows? All right, so we got coming up next. Let's go back to here. We have Roy coming up next, and by the price, I'm guessing you got the exact same thing. So yes, we got the exact same thing coming for Roy. We got that Alakazam 151 box coming. So let's see. Blitzkrieg says it stopped a friend of mine. Oh, it's... He quit drinking and smoking because of Pokemon? Hey, want to know something? If it works to break habits, why not? Yeah, it's definitely a thing. Chris, you have... Well, thank you, Chris. Try to be reasonable. Like I said, prices have come down a little bit now that we're getting a little bit more consistent product from the distributors. So I do vary based on what I get for products. So I do have to keep the lights on. So as I get more product and my quantities go up, then you guys benefit because you get a little bit better pricing. So thank you so much for that, Chris. Greatly appreciated. All right, we're going to move on. We're going to go into the next one here. Reasonable prices for sure. Some rip and ship prices are laughable. Yeah, I get that. You know, some people just try and run their nostalgia as their name brand is the reason that they do it. So, or a lot of people just use their branding thinking their branding's really good. TikTok was really bad for that for a long period of time. Kind of one of the things that drove me, crazy is that these guys would come on with like these big rips and TikTok would feed into it. Of course, TikTok is all a seller-based opportunity. This is why I kind of been actually a little bit more happier with the with YouTube when it comes down to it, because the views really aren't based on the sellability, because we all have to use an outside source for selling. So YouTube really doesn't get a big benefit for who they push to your channel for sales. Which is good, because sometimes TikTok drove you crazy, because like unless you were doing like $10,000, $100,000 a week through TikTok because they were making 6% of that, then they didn't send you, or they wouldn't send you enough business, so it just slow you down where you weren't able to grow unless you were willing to spend all this money for like TikTok Shop and TikTok advertisements and all that. We're going yellow. That's what I was going to ask you, Roy. So we're going yellow. So here you go. As a member, if you join the channel membership, get to do the Guess the Energy game once per night. And if you guess the energy right, you get a free pack of cards. Right now, the free packs we have in the rotation are going to be Lost Origin, Brilliant Stars, Silver Tempest, and Chilling Rain. So if he gets a Electric Energy right now, he will get an opportunity at one of those 4 packs. And here we go. We're starting off with Dark Energy, but you can play this every night. Did anyone else buy blisters just to make sure, or I'll buy in? Nobody's bought any sleeve blisters at this point in time. No. Growlithe, Geodude. I'm going to move these over here, otherwise I'm going to mess up my order. We got Jigglypuff, Staryu, Venomoth, Rapidash, Nidorina, Haunter, Growlithe. Oh, we got Bill's Transfer with a full art trainer. So very nice. You got Bill. Bill's in the house. First one in. First pack in, we got a Bill's Transfer. Come on, Zard. We're looking for the Zard. Stormy, what's up? Do you have some PC ETBs? I have some for my personal collection. I don't have any Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes for sale, no. If you're looking to buy some, I just got a couple for collections, or for my own personal collection. Hitmonchan, Ponyta, Machoke, Mr. Mime. So, I always get max quantity right now for Pokemon Center ETBs when I can. But I keep them for my own personal collection. I should have bought a lot more in Sword and Shield, but I really didn't buy a ton of them because they were just so many reprints of those. It was hard to tell when they were never going to come back. I bought some of each, but not a ton of them. Machoke, we got Doug Trio, Mankey. All right, come on. We want to see something in that second spot. We've been really slow in there. Let's go. Let's go 151. Killing us, Smalls. Here we go. Got some green energy. We got a Weeping Bell, Ghastly, Paris, Giovanni's Charisma, Parasect, Coister, Geodude, Charmeleon, and a Gyarados. So no, nothing in that third spot. Now my guess is that this is probably another reprint of this set. That's just kind of my feelings right now. They didn't announce a 151 reprint, but we did get from Distro, we did get the Alakazam boxes and the Zapdos boxes, and these are hitting a little different than the older ones did. I will say that the old ones seem to have a lot of decent hit rates out of that reverse slot. So just to be warned, this must be a different reprint, but they do hit a little bit different coming out of that reverse slot than what the old boxes did. It's hard to tell until you start opening a couple of them, because I could say that after the first or second box, but then you get a hot box out, and then all of a sudden that changes the other way again. So, but still, we got a Bills transfer out of that one, so we could get a hit out of there, which is nice. 4 packs, got a full art hit. Still not too bad. Too bad odds. Well, here we go. I think I might have finally caught up with the queue, but it looks like we do have a few visitors right now. So make sure you guys check out the shop as you guys come on in and join us. We do have one more Victini illustration rare left. We have one more of the binders, so the white flare binders. We have one of them still remaining as well in the shop. We still have some 151. We do have the mini tins available. We got the Unova tins as well. Those just came in. 151 out of print, but distribution sending 151 products out. Yeah, short printed, exactly. Yeah. No, these Zapdos boxes I've been getting pretty consistently from Distro at this point in time. So that we definitely got a new reprinter, or they released more product of that one for sure. My only question is, what else did they print? Because I got... So from Distro, I got 2 boxes of mini tins. I got 3 boxes of the Zapdos boxes. I've got 1 box of the Alakazam EX boxes. Might have another one of those coming. So yeah, there seems to be plenty of products still coming through Distro. For anybody out there for like 151 and that, there still doesn't seem like we're completely out of the woods yet for that particular product. But we are right now coming up on the 2-year mark as well. So there we go. We got Ivan coming in. Blitzkrieg's coming on in. So Blitzkrieg got the last Victini box. So that's going to be the end of my Victini line. So that's all I got for the Victini illustration rares. He did buy Stellar Crown. So he got 2 of the Zarudes, 1 of the Eevees. So this is Blitzkrieg's. You want to open those, or do you want them ship sealed? Ship sealed. Okay, he's shipping those all sealed. So I saved these down here for you. So I got the 2 Zarudes. Should have let me know, Blitzkrieg. I would have sent in the other, because I've been saving these 2 because he told me he wanted 2 of each. So you got the 2 of those. You got the 1 Eevee. So that means, yeah, you should tell me we're ordering, Blitzkrieg. I was saving these back here. I thought you wanted 2 of each. I wonder, can I edit your... Do you want a second one of those? Did you want 2 of the Eevees? Oh, okay, because I got... Yeah, I've got 2 more Eevees here. I put them on the side because you asked me to save them for you. You said you'd be here today to get them. So if you want me to, Blitzkrieg, I'll just put that in there, and then I'll refund you the shipping. That's fine. Where is it? Dude, here you go. Dadson's Rivals. Yeah, I just pulled these out. So we got these Eevees. So I'll put the other 2 up there if you want them. There's 2 more Eevees up there for you. They're in the shop. So yeah, I'll just throw them into the sealed collection. There's still, 4 more Zarudes as well. So, and then you got the Stellar Crown. These are all going to be shipped. Oops, save. Okay, that's saved. All right, let me go back to the order here. Make sure I pull your other stuff out. So, and then we're opening that. Ship sealed. No. And 2 of the Stellar Crown Iron. Which one is that one? Is that the 3? That's the 3-pack one. That's back here. You got 2 of those. That's it. And then you got 2 of these. So there you go. So we got the other 2 as well, the Iron Hands. So that's going to be this style here. So that's the 3-card ones. A little bit different. Kind of cool. So we're going to be shipping all those to you sealed. And then we're going to be opening up the Victini box. So, yeah, for anybody out there that does want, there is the... Let me grab my box back here. There is the option on our website to send anything sealed. We are more than willing as a rip and shipper to sell it to you sealed. So that way you can get the products you want for your collections. Because some people are flat out a collector like I am. And like to enjoy having certain products. So always have that available. All right, let's see. So yeah, you just grab the other 2. Okay, so you grab that. Let me do this real quick. I'm just going to refund your shipping right now and take care of that. And then we're going to open up this Victini box for you here. Blitzkrieg. Well, there we go. So I refunded you the shipping. You're all set. And we're going to open up a Victini box. So here we go. We got a Victini box. We're going to be opening up for you. And here we go. Having some fun. Black and white. Once again, I'm going to take this cover off and pop these out because the code card's there. There you go. You get that Victini right there. Really nice card. Somewhat, I wish that this would have stayed in the set. I don't know. What's your guys' opinion on that? I think it would have been a lot more fun to chase that Victini. Some of the cards, sometimes they make them promos and you wish they would have left them in the set. Kind of like 151. They decided to take the Mew and make it into a... make it a promo for a Mew and Mewtwo and make them promos instead of the actual chase cards. It's like, why are you taking some of the better chases out of 151 and making them promos? So here we go. We have this, which is going to be that Victini card. So you get that Victini jumbo card. We got the black and the white, 2 packs of each. Got the code card. I'm going to send that to you from the box as well. And we're going to get going. And we're going to be chasing some Black Bolt White Flare. So here we go. Once again, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Wow, it's amazing getting rid of those Victini boxes. How much that changed the lighting in the back of the studio here. I didn't think it would change it that much, but wow. God, it feels like it's in a shadow now. So there we go. We got a little bit of fire energy. Antonio. Whoop. They should have added a stamp to the box and have a regular one in the set. That would be the smart way to do it. The Machamp Waxy packs, I thought the exact same thing. We actually talked about that they missed an opportunity about not doing the Machamp promo because that was the promo, one of the promos from the original base set. But yeah, a stamp promo would be good too. You know, do something where you could still have the chase. There we go. We got a Pokeball right off the bat. A Cottony. So there we go on that one. So yeah, the Machamp promo would have been a good one too, because that, people don't know, that was the one way to get the Machamp. That's why there's so many of the one Machamps out there. So there we go. Next one. Yeah, they missed an opportunity on that one too, or doing them like you said, stamp promos. Do something different where you could still leave the actual chases in the boxes. Because I would have rather chased that Mew than have to buy, there you go, Excadrill, buy a UPC in order to get it. That's just my opinion. I would have rather had that instead of just having to go buy it. Kind of like the I always have a sore spot for that in the Evolving Skies. Because Evolving Skies kind of drives me crazy that they took out the 3 OG evolutions and then threw them in the boxes so that they could sell the boxes with promos instead of actually just leaving them in the set. So that was one of those really big disappointments as a Flareon fan, and I know some guys that are Jolteon fans that were just like, this sucks. Why did they do that? There we go. Oh, a Whimsicott full art. There we go. Got some full art action with a Whimsicott. There we go. Full art. And then on top of it, you did just get a regular, it's just a regular Pokeball on this one. So, I'm going to put that Whimsicott up front. We want to see the Whimsicott, man. There we go. Full art hit for Blitzkrieg with the Whimsicott EX. But yeah, they should do a stamp promo or do something, because pulling them out is just sometimes really disappointing. Or better yet, make it the same art and just make it a Black Star promo, right? The promos will not be chase cards, or just do a little bit something. Pilot Toad. Fracture. Here we go. Last pack Magic. Can we do it for Blitzkrieg and beat the Cottony? Oh, we did not. Whimsicott and a Victini. So there's the regular Victini from the set. So there we have it. We did get a full art Whimsicott on that one. You did get 2 Pokeballs for your collection. And next to Drill, you get that Victini illustration rare as well, along with another Victini Pokeball as well. So you got 3 Pokeball, a full art, an EX, and of course that illustrated rare all out of that box. Congratulations on those hits, Blitzkrieg. All right, there we go. We are all set to rock and roll. Let's see. Do we got anything else in the... Do we got anything in the hold? We got anything up coming up yet? Let's see. Looks like we might be getting to the point where we're a little caught up right now. Only took about an hour, so we're doing good. There we go, guys. So we are caught up right now. The queue is open for anybody who wants to jump on in. I'm going to have to... Where did my son put those when he moved them? Oh, they're right there. We're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. I thought my sleeves were... my top loaders were all gone. Figured that'd be my luck. Running out of top loaders midstream. Wouldn't that be fun? Sorry, guys. We got to shut down the stream because they don't have top loaders. Or, sleeves. Be like the one guy was trying to sell me. So I had a guy call me. Wanted me to look at a bunch of cards that were grading quality cards. Came in with them. He met with me. Brought them. And they were all in top loaders. Second I looked at the top loaders. We've opened one of the new lot that I got of those waxy packs. So he gave me the top loaders. They were in the top loaders and they had no sleeves, penny sleeves in them. They were literally just jammed in there. They were jammed in there with no sleeves into a top loader. And they were all like illustration rares and alternate arts, gradable quality. It's like, yeah, no. I'm not gonna go through all these. I'm gonna buy them all from you. I told him I'll buy them all from you at Lightly Played, because I said if I dig through all these trying to find them that are decent or actually not damaged, it's gonna be impressive. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give you Lightly Played pricing on it. And he wasn't happy. It's like, what do you want me to do if you're gonna stick them all in top loaders? With no sleeves, no penny sleeves at all, just go and jam them in top loaders. I mean, what is your thought process here? All right, got that all loaded up. Once again, guys, queue is open again. I guess I could have taken my queue is open sign down that whole time, but didn't even think about it being there because I haven't had it up for the last few nights. So once again, guys, queue is open right now, and make sure if you guys are new here, you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're just joining the channel as well, and make sure you guys check out NorthwoodsTCG.com. We got some products still available. We're out of Victini boxes. We're down to, if I get a box and don't hit anything, can you refund shipping and burn the cart? Yeah, no, that's not a problem. Yep, I will refund shipping. If I'm not shipping anything out, I'll just put it as fulfilled, and we'll just refund you the shipping, Waxy Pack. That's not a problem. Should always put that option out there, but yeah, I will do that. So yeah, if you open and we don't hit, or you don't get any hits that you want shipped to you, you want to get back to shipping money, that's not a problem. I can do that. It's under the fine print. Yeah, really under the fine print. All right, let's see. Reprints coming. Yes, it's really under the fine print. Thank you so much for the subscribes tonight too, as well, guys. I'm seeing right now we've gotten 4 subscribers tonight to the channel, so greatly appreciated. I know a card shop that buys cards, but if you mail them in top loaders, they will charge you for each top load. Wait, they'll charge you for sending them a top loader? That's weird. Huh. Because, I mean, I know... So I know some of the places around here, they want them all in, like, the card savers. That's why we had that on the... When I first started back here on YouTube, like, TikTok, everybody loves card savers. So YouTube likes card... or top loaders. So it's kind of interesting that we kind of get that shift on YouTube where some people like card savers, some people like top loaders. I personally like card savers. But that's just me, labor, I suppose, trying to knock them out. I bet, because that's kind of a pain. They are a pain in the butt to do that. So, no, I love card savers. So, when I first started revving up here again, I had to completely go and buy top loaders because I never had top loaders. Everything was card savers. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, they want the labor to take them out. I mean, I get it. Trying to get them out sometimes without damaging the cards out of top loaders can be, if you're in a hurry, if you've got like 1 or 2 of them coming, it's no big deal, right? If I buy 2 cards and they're in top loaders, it's not a big deal. But if you were to send me a whole lot of, like, let's just say 250 cards, and you put all of them in top loaders, trying to get cards out of top loaders is a pain in the butt. A card saver, for example, it takes no time to take a card saver, and I can store so many more cards. I can store so many more cards in a top saver, or in a card saver. So I just stack these up. I mean, you look at how many more cards I can fit in the box compared to a top loader. I mean, it's almost 3 to 1. It's 2.5 to 1. So I can fit a lot more cards, the top loaders or card savers, in storage than I can a top loader. And just like this, okay, I want to take this card out of a top loader. That's it. That really is. I mean, the card saver really doesn't matter if you got fat finger. Look at my hands compared to a card. I make the cards look like minis. I mean, I have no problem getting into a card saver to be able to get a card out of it. So my fat digits can get into a card saver all day long, and I can rip through card savers really, really fast. So, yeah, fat fingers cramp taking out a load. Well, it's not. So, yeah, that's part of it. But me just trying to get into the top loader sometimes, I got to sit here and like tap them. And so if I take a top loader, for example, I just got this promo card sitting here. So if I take this card and it goes into the top loader, which is fine, kind of a pain in the butt sometimes to get them in the top loader. It's not bad, but you tap it down like that. I mean, you got to sit here and open it up like this, and I can sometimes grab them. But the thing is that I can almost pinch that card when I'm doing that. I personally don't like top loaders because, yeah, you can squeeze them here, and I've seen people squeeze it like this. But then you're almost could put damage on the edge of the cards there too. So I mean, my fat fingers can get them, but it's not as easy as card savers. I can fly through card savers. I have to fight with top loaders. And I hate fighting with top loaders. So I could see why a company would do that. Here's one I got to put in a card saver. I got to grip my card savers out. Oh, you got to go through. I got this card as well from storage, so. I got some sausage great fingers. Yeah, I do too. Go do mechanical for about 20 years and tell me what your fingers look like. Got big old sausage fingers. But you got grip strength like nobody else's business. So that's the card I got to get in. So I just found this one going through my storage, and I found this one. She's not clean. Base set 2. It's got some whitening, so this is a card that I had. It was in my collection. I threw it in. It wasn't even in a I literally grabbed the Sun and Moon top loader or sleeve. But yeah, she's scuffed up a little bit, but it's all right. I'll put it away. So we got a Magneton from base set 2 hanging around. I found that when I was going through stuff. Oh my god, I just got the last night. Oh my god. Oh, the Magneton? Oh, it was a pull box hit. Yeah, the Magneton, you just pulled that one out of PSA 5? Nice. Hey, I was just going through I was just cleaning up some other bulk, and I found it from my younger years. It was inside. Wasn't in a sleeve, wasn't in anything. It was in, my mom found some more of my bulk, like boxes. So it was literally in a box of sports cards that was jammed in. There was some of these random Pokemon cards. This is the only holo that was jammed inside of the box of sports cards that I had laying there. And she wanted them out of the house from where she was cleaning, so I took them. Even a PSA 9 or an 8 still worth grading for vintage. Yeah, it is for vintage for sure. But not that one. That's only going to get like I would guess probably a 5. It's got some pretty big dings on it. Maybe I need to buy that, what is it? That cleaning goop and repolish my holo on there and everything. Get that baby up there to a little bit more pristine, right? I saw that. Now there's a new formula out there that people are using to try and clean up their holos. But yeah, the stuff people use. What is that holo? Even in mint condition, I mean, even in mint condition raw, that thing's only worth $12. PSA 5 is $17. A 9, you know, even at an 8, you'd at least go ahead. At 7, you're breaking even or going backwards. So, yeah, I mean, if you get an 8, 9, or a 10 in that, I mean, a 10 in that card is actually $600. So that's not a bad deal. Oh. Well, welcome on in, guys. We're coming down to the last half of the night. Make sure you guys check out NorthwoodsTCG.com if you're jumping in this evening. We do have a full list of products still available, especially sleeve blisters. We got Journey Together. We got Temporal Forces, Stellar Crown. We got some Paradox Rift, all still remaining in the sleeve blister category. We do have Alakazam and the Zapdos EX boxes available, Unova tins. So just so everybody knows, in the black and white category, we still do have the Unova tins hanging out there as well in the shop. So we got the black and white tins available. My big cards all have the post-it tabs on them to pull. Yeah. And see, that works too. I mean, that's why card savers really don't need them. But yeah. So if they're in top loaders, and I have some in storage in top loaders, they all got the little pull-it tabs on it, so that way I can get them back out. So yeah, I do that too as well, Blitzkrieg. It's a good format to follow for those valuable cards, so you don't cause damage to them. So yeah, definitely a good idea there. That's always a good tidbit to do, that if you go buy those cheap little post-it notes, you're all set to go. So what's this one? Let's see here. A couple mini tins. So yeah, like I said, we got a couple mini tins. We still have the 151 mini tins. Wow, this person was up from actually local. Huh. Maybe you still come through. That'd be kind of funny. I can go drop it off at his house. I actually think I know who that is. Local person found me. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. We're just kind of hanging right now, and then we can talk Pokemon if you guys want. But yeah, a lot of vintage stuff has some good opportunities, even at lower grades. Modern stuff, of course, just like we know, it's 10 or nothing on most of it. There's not very much that gives you any kind of leeway in that. So that is one advantage to some of the vintage stuff, of course, is that you get that opportunity. Hey, neighbor. Won't you be my neighbor? It's a beautiful day. And I just got demonetized. Thanks, Blitzkrieg. You just got me demonetized because you got my brain, my ADHD brain going that way, and like it shouldn't be. Start singing a song on here and get demonetized. It's all your fault, man. You tricked me. You tricked me into it. The bot got him. The bot is stuck on buffer in the shop. You got me. You got me distracted. You got that ADHD brain going that way now. And now he's gone. Yeah, so I'm looking at this too. This is something I got to finish setting up real quick is... green gives... I got a couple little things I need to confirm on my Google stuff here. So I should be able to very shortly here put some products down on the bottom of the screen too, which would be kind of nice. Be a little cool little option throughout there that we could put some of the hot products like listed on the bottom. So like your YouTube page, you can actually list some products on there. It's always nice to do that. SPN Alt-Art on a PSA 9 price gone up recently. Nice. The Fusion one, but not even close to a PSA 10. Yeah. Yeah, the one from Fusion Strike. I think he's talking about the one from Fusion Strike because a lot of those era cards now are really starting to move again in Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, even Chilling Rain cards are starting to have a little bit of an upward movement for like the singles. So like he said, PSA 9s are now, because singles are starting to move on those, the PSA 9s are starting to move up as well. So for example, right now, the Raw, so last 6 months, it's up about $20 on the Raw for the Espeon. The 10 is about $650 for a 10, and a 9 is about $300. So there's still not a big gap down there. Yeah, the Fusion Strike one. Should break open one of these boxes and... Yeah, I keep thinking about it. Once again, ADHD brain. So I keep going... My brain keeps wanting to open this up and see if I could get that Espeon promo in a 10. Problem is the price of this thing. Oof. Yeah, I know. It's like, you know, the risk to reward on this is not there any longer. I'm just looking, where is it? Promo. I want the Espeon. Go down. SP promos. So right now, this promo in here raw is $234 currently. But the best part is that the raw value is $234 for that promo on here. So if I get this promo here, it's $234. But a 10 is only $336 for this and a 10. So it's a really weird deal that the graded is nowhere near what you'd think the raw value should be on this. So there again, it's really not worth ripping it open unless you're really wanting to just finish a collection. I know, right? That's where I'm at too. It's kind of it's a crime to even consider ripping this thing. But the Flareon though, the Flareon VMAX, there's a promo Flareon VMAX. That right now is $1,000 for that Flareon VMAX, which to me is insane because I'm going to pay $1,000. I'm going to go buy a Gold Star. And a 10 is $2,300 right now for a PSA 10 from another promo from that Eevee Hero for the VMAX version of it. But yes, you get, 2 boxes. Inside of here, there are 2 boxes of Eevee Heroes. You get the promo, the sleeves, the deck box, and then the gym box inside of here. Is Charizard V been manipulated? It's gone up from $165 in June to now $343. The promo for the 10? Is that the PSA 10 version of that, Antonio, or just the raw value? So if we go here, We go Charizard. The Vivid Voltage pre-release. So the V and a 10. Let's go check it out. Best thing we can do is go look, right? Wow, come on. Welcome on in, everybody. Once again, check out Norhtwoods TCG as you come on in. These are not available in there, just so you know. Yeah. Once again, can't get mad at PokeNav for that buy. Bought those for $200 a piece. PokeNav said that was one of the PokeNav's picks one time, is if you're in Japanese doing a Japanese video, was buy. Those would be an excellent buy in 5 years. I am not complaining about that buy. For $200, I paid for each one of those, and I got 5 of them. But there again, I'm an Evolutions guy. Eevee set was kind of a no-brainer for me. I don't know if it's been manipulated, Antonio, because it could have been, but to be honest with you, you look at the actual so look at the total number of this card that's been attempted to grade at this point in time. Yeah, the Zard Premium Collection. But you look at the number of total graded cards right now, a majority of them are 9. 18,000 of them are graded in a 9. Only 7,030 of them are graded in a 10. And another 5,400 of them are in a 8. And so, yeah, that's where I think you're coming up with this particular promo is. Getting it in a 10 is extremely hard for a promo card. And the reason being is the way that they were shipped. The way that they were shipped in there is a big issue for why the quality and why the grading is extremely hard on that card. So that's something to take into consideration on that one. Let me see here. You selling those? I was just saying that, Waxy Fact. Blitzkrieg just yelled at me because I threatened to open it because I need the promo too. I just got yelled at for considering it's a crime to do it. So I'm not selling them yet. I've considered selling maybe a couple of them out here, but one of those things, like I tell, if you don't need the money, what's the reasoning to sell it? I mean, I really don't need to sell it right now. Yeah, if you got a 10, you got lucky. But honestly, it's just not something that's really on my radar to sell at right now. I've looked at them a couple times. I know I looked at selling a couple of them at $1,200, and I talked myself out of it. I said, they're still going up. Why rush to sell them? There's no big rush to get rid of this product. So then I waited, and then they went up, and they kind of went back down to like 1,000. So then they kind of lost value a little bit there. And I was like, okay, well, now I kind of waited, so I'm not in a rush to sell. And then all of a sudden, now they shot up to like $2,500 a box, and they're still going up. And it's like, if I don't need the money, there's no reason to really sell that particular product. That's kind of my mindset on it. I know if I wanted to go and reinvest into something, I could, but they're still holding up. As an investment, they're still holding up extremely well. Kind of like Evolving Skies. It's really hard to sell any Evolving Skies booster boxes right now because the fact that it's performing so well. Why walk away from something that's performing extremely well? It's not like it's just dead weight sitting there. If it became dead weight, then maybe consider it, but it's not dead weight, and that's probably the reasoning why I'm there on it. Yeah, I mean, there you go. Sell one when it hits $5,000. To see if I go, last ones I looked at, because that's the EV Hero Gym box. So once again, I will 100% say that PokeNav called that one back in the day. Well, I guess this one, I'm looking here. So there's 2 of them listed for $2,500. There's been no sales that high. Last sale was $1,890. So right now, if you wanted it, it would be, there's 2 of them listed for $25,000. I'm looking right now, about StockX is $2,000. Japanese figure is $2,000. I mean, you're still looking at about $2,000 for that box. 25 is listed on TCG. I'm looking for any of them that are, yeah, 2000 is like the next one's down. So you could get them at about 2025. Looks like the next group after that. Let me see. What do we got? Waxy Pack says, right, sell them when they hit 5K each. Waxy Packs, I'd be trading for a Mario Pika. Yeah, Pikas are wild. Yeah, the Pikas are really, really going wild, too. The Poncho ones are going absolutely insane, and also the Mario ones. Let me look up a Mario Pikachu right now. Ooh. So what's a Mario Pikachu going for in the raw? Price chart. So ungraded right now is $4,100. But the best part is you can go buy a PSA 8 for $2,300. I know, right? Could you imagine them doing a Mario promo in English? That would be freaking awesome. I would be all over that if they were to do a Mario promo, a Mario box in or even like a Ponchos. Bring in Ponchos into a box collection here in the United States. That would be awesome. Well, let's see. We're gonna. Oop, wrong button. We're gonna play some music. Why not? Imagine they start selling the Poncho Pikachu boxes in English. The boxes would have spoke. Oh yeah, all day. If they were to sit there and do a Poncho Pikachu box in the United States, that box they could start it off at even $200. Let's just say they threw it out there for $200. That box would be $5,000 in a year, just because everybody wants that card, and to have an English version of that particular card would be absolute fire. Any of the Ponchos, if they did a Poncho Pikachu box, or if they went and did a Mario box like they did with that promotion, even come up with something cool like in the United States, do like a Halo Pikachu. Imagine that one. A Master Chief Pikachu. That would be freaking. Yeah, take my money. I'd be that guy slapping the card and say, take it. Just take my money. Whatever you want for it. If it's an official Pokemon with Master Chief helmet on it, I'm in it. I'm in it for whatever it costs right now. Slamming my card on the table. Take my money. Let's do it. Do it. Run it. If these Chinese Pikachu Gengars I hit come back a 10 for me, I'm going to sell and get a Mario Pikachu. Yeah, that would be a really good. I think overall, I think that'd be a better idea. Personally, the Marios are really, really hot. So yeah, I agree with that one, Waxy Pack. I think it's a good idea. An Arby Pika? What the heck is an Arby Pika? Oh, an Arbiter. Sorry, an Arbiter Pikachu. A Cortana Pikachu. Yeah, that'd be another good one too. A Cortana Pikachu. A Grunt Pikachu. That'd be freaking hilarious. Have a little ox or a little gas pack on the back of a Pikachu with the mask. Oh, we could have so much fun with that. Yep, you would see a lot of people in two genres be like, take my money. Just do it. I can handle it. Take it. Take it all. I don't need to buy groceries this month. I'm fine. Groceries are completely... The mortgage, I got a couple months before they'll repo my house. We're good. Yeah, wouldn't it, Blitzkrieg? Oh yeah, that's another one too, Antonio. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that they could do. You know, the thing is, it's been big in the Japanese market, but I think it would be just as hot in the English market. If we got those products here in the actual availability that was good for us, or good availability, then it would be awesome, right? Just looking, all the pre-orders. The only thing I can tell pre-order at this point in time, Southern Hobby, is going to be the Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Battle League deck. So that's just a player's deck. That's not... Just going through here. Yeah, the Lucario boxes are all closed. All the pre-orders have been met. So basically, all the pre-orders are done right now. We can't order anything else except for the battle decks. So if you guys want some Mewtwo battle decks, I can still pre-order those, like a lot of other battle decks. Them seem to hang around a long time. I don't get it. Poncho Pikachu. So yeah, there's the Charizard, or the Rayquaza, the Charizard, the Umbreon. There's a couple, because I've got the Poncho Rayquaza. Is that the Umbreon? Which was that? Yeah. No, that's the so I have the green. I don't have the shiny Rayquaza. I've got the standard Rayquaza. There's the shiny Rayquaza, and then there's the regular. I've got the green Rayquaza. Rayquaza. I got Charizard. Yeah, it is, but it'd still be cool. Well, come on, the Poncho. You can get the Poncho Pikachu special box right now if you'd like. They're on sale for $5,400 to find out which one you get. If you want the Megazard one, they're only $6. Magic the Gathering's been having some really good collabs as well. You know, the Final Fantasy was a good one. I'm an old Final Fantasy fan. I haven't played it in years, but always enjoyed Final Fantasy when I was a kid, all the way up till about 10 or 11. And started playing Final Fantasy at that point in time, but started moving into Halo. Well, Halo was already well in play, but Call of Duty became really popular and all that, as that line as well, with Nazi zombies and everything. Yeah, MTG's got some pretty good collabs right now, so that's been really benefiting them as well. So kind of interesting to see what else Magic the Gathering comes up with here in the next couple of years. If they can keep these collabs still moving. Maybe they'll do a Hello Kitty and compete with MetaZoo for their Hello Kitty collab. You see the Latias EX boxes, people trying to pre-sell at $70, $80. I got a guy text, yo, got Latias boxes at $75 each. LOL. Bro, 200% charge. Yeah, I think they're a $20. I think they're MSRing maybe $22. Let me check, because I can look it up right now for you and let you know what they're supposed to be. I mean, the Latios box is going to be a hot one, but I know that they're absolutely insane. Chinbai. I'm just looking it up on my price list here and see. So $21.99 is MSRP on that box. That's for the Mega Latias EX box. Is $21.99 MSRP on that box. For the Latios, are you talking, I guess I did not have those two boxes, and I did not get an opportunity to do a Blaziken or a Volcarona box. What set were they for? I guess I didn't even see those. I'm looking through, I don't have any Volcarona boxes. Joey just hopped on. Title is hilarious. Oh no. What is he doing now? Okay, that's pretty funny. Changed my mind. Yeah. Pokemon hot take. Changed my mind. Should we send everybody there? Yeah, I'm looking. I never saw those on pre-order, so my guess is they were probably a special then for them only. Because they do every so often get those kind of like specialty boxes like that. I don't remember seeing them on Southern Hobby when I was ordering, so I don't think that they were they must have been an exclusive for them. So I'm looking. I'm going back. I can type in maybe and see if I can find it that way. I don't remember ever seeing that come up on my stuff. I'm buying in on those reprint enhanced boxes of JT. Well, it sounds like we're getting a so the mega set is getting a reprint already announced, the booster boxes, but it's the enhanced box, I believe. They're only doing an enhanced box reprint, not the original box reprint. So we're getting some of those kind of goofy reprints now with that second style booster box on which one they're going to reprint when they do it. Just to see if I missed it. Blaziken. Let's find out. I don't remember seeing it, but I'm going to check. No, the only thing that I had options for a Blaziken or a Volcarona box was I only got a Mega Blaziken model kit from Bandai. So I don't have anything for that. So it must have been an Amazon exclusive, or it came through a different, maybe through MJ Holding or something like that. It didn't come through our distribution lines for that product. Well, guys, it's been kind of quiet on the sales side, and we're coming down to the last 15 minutes here. So there's nobody in the shop right now. So since it's been quiet here the last half, why don't we call our quits for this evening? Oh, looks like I got one person in here, somebody in here. Nope, never mind. So there's nobody in there right now. Since we don't have anybody in the shop right now, what do you say we call it quits and we'll do a raid of Team Rocket Joey real quick. We'll go see what hot takes he has and try and change his mind. So let me check in here real quick. I can go here, details. We're going to go down. I think it's in customize. Redirect. We're going to go here. I don't want to do that. I want to go redirect. Yeah, I think so too. So we're going to go over there. Why not? So we'll just have some fun. We'll send everybody over there automatically. Volcarona EX, I found it on Amazon. Yeah, I think the Volcarona, I never saw that one come through on Southern Hobby, at least. I'm on the site right now. Or Volcanion, sorry, not Volcarona, Volcanion. So let's do this. I'm going to look this up real quick. See if that comes up. No. Nope, I didn't have any of that box. I didn't have a Blaziken or the Volcanion one come through, so yeah, that wasn't something that we had availability through, so it must have been a Amazon exclusive product that went through. But all right, guys. Well, what do you say we call it a night here? Get an early start for next week, and then we'll be back on Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. To yeah, I realized you said Volcanion. I was typing in Volcarona first, but no, there's nothing for Volcanion. But Otherwise, we get a early start for next week. I'm going to redirect everybody over to Team Rocket Joey for his live. Let's see if we can convince him about his hot takes that he's wrong. But other than that, join us Tuesday night here on Northwoods TCG when we do our market talks and what's happening in the Pokemon TCG. Also, if you do want to support the channel and help out, always check out the merch. We have the merch link down below as well in the link tree. Also, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, and we hope to see you live again here on Northwoods TCG Tuesday, 9 p.m. Central Time. Otherwise, let's have some fun. Let's go kick over to Team Rocket Joey and see what he has to say this evening. We'll see you guys there. Thanks, and see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.